on. Thanks for logging on to CBSColorado.com. Time now for a few extra minutes with Bill Hanzlik. So much to talk about, Bill, with the Denver Nuggets. Busy this offseason. Let's talk about this interesting, not a GM, but two executive VP situations. I think when Josh Kroenke first announced it, people thought, okay. And then look what they've done in the offseason already. I think people are on board. But what do you make of it? What do you like?
You got to try different things. And I give Josh Kroenke a lot of credit. He likes to stay in the background, but believe me, his fingerprints are all over kind of redesigning what they're doing. And with Ben and Jonathan, they've got this team that's really good. And the move they pulled off, I thought they had very limited chance of making this team better. And they went out and made it big time better.
Absolutely. Big time better, but where now it feels like the road to the championship feels pretty wide open. I mean, when you look at it, I realize it's early. I realize it's the offseason. But when you're just looking at the Nuggets' chances on this new look roster, how are you feeling about next season?
Oh, I'm loving it. I mean, there's also, I mean, obviously, Michael Porter for Cam Johnson.
Yeah.
I mean, you gave up a little three-point shooting. You get a little more make your own shot off a dribble. Mm-hmm. Cam can do that. They both can have big games. Cam's a little bit better defensive player. Michael, better offensive or rebounder. So you give and take there a little bit, but it opened up cap space, and you get Bruce Brown back. You get a veteran that started 77 games for Detroit, Tim Hardaway, who can shoot the three. And then the one that I really like, hopefully he's in a Nugget uniform. There's some things to work out, but Jonas Valanciunas. Big body, physical. The Nuggets have not had a good backup center for Nikola. Now they do.
How much does this change the second unit where, let's say that it works out that Jonas does stay, that they actually have a true big backup center? How much does this change that dynamic of the non-Nikola minutes?
It's huge. It's, you know, we were talking earlier. It's just this whole year, every time Nikola went out, you're just
holding your
praying like, okay, they're up 10, they're up 8, they're up 6. How quick are they going to have to put Nikola back in? They can now plan his minutes out. They've got to begin to bring those minutes down a little. He played huge minutes last year, maybe in that 33-minute range, and instead of playing 82 games, you spot in a few games here or there, give him the game off. But with Valanciunas, they've got a center that he could start. He started a bunch of games for a bunch of different teams. I like him a lot.
How do you think we might see the usage, if you will, of, you know, Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray, even Nikola Jokic, as they're not old, but they're getting older, especially from that championship year? How do you think we might see David Adelman maybe use their minutes a little differently this year as they're getting older?
Well, obviously you're going to have to feel that whole process out. I mean, it'll take a little time, but it's not a crapshoot on saying, can this guy or this guy help us? Their bench is really, you add in maybe Deron Holmes can help you. You got Peyton Watson, Julian Strauss. You got 10, 11 guys that can play and have played minutes in the league, and that's a good problem. Always better to have too much than not enough, Roman. We've seen the not enough.
Yes, we're glad that we're not going to see that this year.
Yes.
Everybody's always chasing the champions. So now that we look at this Nuggets roster, how does this stack up to OKC for you?
Well, I think it made OKC a little nervous.
I think so too.
But they're pretty good. They're really good, and you know they got all those draft picks and all. They can constantly make changes if they need to.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you think?
I think Nuggets win it next year if Valanciunas is here. Let's start a campaign. Jonas Valanciunas in a Nugget uniform. Come on, we'll do it with your TV station.
All right.
And you promote it, and we'll get votes, and we'll send letters over.
We're going to do a whole letter campaign.
Yeah.
But handwritten letters.
Yeah.
With a stamp.
We need them.
Signature.
Send them to Romy Bean.
Done. And you know what? Mark it. Bill Hanzlik said it right now. Mark your calendars for next June. Bill called it.
Yes, let's do it. Yep.
Bill, always a treasure to have you on. Thank you so much.
Romy, take care of that wheel, girl.
I'll work on it.
Yeah.
Be ready by the season.
What fun. It's always fun being on with you.
Thanks for logging on, guys. We'll see you next time.